Flat Earth British, sub-channel Lee speaking. Hi guys, girls. Um, I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that are going through my head today when I was thinking about the energy thing, the hijacked buildings by the church and what they could possibly be and stuff like that. So I'm going to share that with you. I might sort of like get distracted because the wife will be home in a minute, and then I'll have to say hello, honey, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's what happens when you just do it one off, just like no editing, just. Yeah. I've also had a horrible day, a very horrible long day. I was up at 4:15. Yeah. Anyway, so my thoughts of the day to share with you. So yeah, last time I was looking at these, and it just occurred to me that I thought, well, hold on a minute, I've seen this before. I've seen this somewhere else, and I remembered. I remembered this. Yeah, these kind of patterns that have been like somatic frequencies. As you can see, it's pretty much the same thing. Whichever one you want to click, See, just I was actually going for something else, but anyway, So yeah, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? Yeah. So these buildings, that we call. Oh no, that wasn't a friend of mine. Oh yeah, that we call churches. Yeah, were not okay. They served another purpose. You have to watch the other video. I'm not going to go into it all over again. But what I did notice today, as I was sort of driving through London, is that in all of these buildings that I kept passing, maybe I don't know, every half a mile, sometimes every quarter of a mile, which made me think perhaps there's a range between them that they emit. What was I going to say? It's been such a long day, guys. My head is frazzled. I noticed that each one of them were different, and I thought, so each one has a different frequency. Each one of these buildings, yes, frequencies, yes, sound, So they're emitting different frequencies of sound, yes, but pretty much the same. Yeah. Back to the buildings. Oh look. They're different, but they're the same. Yes. Look, there's another one. Look at that one. That's quite complex. Yeah, so it might not just be a singular tone as such. It might be a couple of tones, or maybe four, or maybe a whole roulette of sounds. Okay. Yes. So I thought about that. The very fact that they all have different, unique kind of like tones. There's a couple that are similar. I've seen today. I'm not going to see it in this now, am I? No, it's not exactly that either. Bear with me, guys and girls and guys. No, it's not exactly that. I've seen some very simple ones, kind of like these, but like not so many circles. This might be 3 or 4 sort of half arc circle things, and it seems to be quite a common theme. Yes. So I was wondering. Oh no, let me jump ahead. So let's go to a side view of a cathedral. Hello, Mr. Cathedral. Yeah, so what I noticed is some of them have this kind of like this shape. You know, it's like a rectangle and it kind of arcs at the top. Yeah. And just bear in mind that originally there might have not been glass in there at all. They just would have been open, right? Okay, and another one. That was a cathedral, by the way. And this is like your bog standard church. So they say. It's not a very good picture. Yeah. Why can't I just open it? We still have like a view image thing, you know? View, so weird. But yeah, you'll notice on some of these buildings, you have very narrow kind of slots, as it were, very narrow. Yeah, they're not always at the same height either. So I wondered about them, as I indeed wondered about these. Yep. So I was wondering, yep, these, because these kind of things are not the same as these kind of things. Yeah, we've kind of got like a circle and like that, or you know. And then another thing that I noticed today is now they're doorways, but they would have been windows, because a lot of these have been mud flooded. Yeah, so you've always got like steps going up or stuff like that. And all of these places have got underground like cellars, basements and stuff, which was just another level before mud flood. But just take note of these particular windows. I know they're doors now, but they were windows. Yeah, just look at the architecture. Yeah, it comes out. It comes out. Another one here coming out. Is that the same one? Another one coming out. Yeah. Here you've got a little pattern. Another one again coming out. You know, it's what's the word? Regressed. Yeah. This part's regressed, and then it comes out. Right. So why is that? Yeah, is it just artistic license? I mean, just ignore all of these silly figurines that the Catholic Church have put in once they commandeered these buildings. But yeah, just notice the architecture. You know, just look at that. I mean, do they look like ripples? Do they look like ripples to you? Yeah, ripples. Ripple, ripple. Give me ripple. Ripple. Ripples. Yeah, let's go back up. And I'll say ripple again and look at the same pictures. Ripples. Yes. Are they ripples of sound? Ripples. Yes, ripples. Right. And here is a speaker. Yes. Anyone that has a speaker, if they pull the thing apart, you'll notice that you have this recession. Or is it regress? I can't remember. And then, is it concave? So many words. And it comes out to the top. Yeah, that's just part of the for want of a better word, science of speakers. Yeah. Here's another. Yeah. And it comes out. Yeah, it comes out. Everyone knows this. It's just a car stereo. See? Ripples. Yeah, ripples. We love ripples. Oh, look. There's a good one. Yeah? Right, let's go. Right. Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, there's a little bit of rippleage there, you know, on these parts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rippleage. Yeah, so is this some kind of a oh gosh, I nearly had the word then. Acoustic form. Yeah, is that what's going on here, guys and girls? Acoustics, acoustic form. Yeah, I'm thinking today. Where's the one? Where's the when you see like? Why can't I just? Yeah. Oh, oh, stop. Stop. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah. So basically, these things that we call windows, yeah, I don't think that they were windows. I think that they were speakers, yeah. And all of those pipe organs, those pipes and stuff that they found in these constructs, yeah, that they, however, sort of made it into a like organ to worship God, are all part of the complex system within this. I think these were speakers, yeah, because this is no coincidence, yeah, it's no coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Yeah. So if you've got frequencies and stuff like that, and it's all through uh, some kind of electricity, energy, stuff like that, well, you need speakers. Yeah, you need speakers. Uh, I think these were probably speakers as well. Yeah, I'm not so sure if these were speakers. I'm not sure entirely. I mean, they might be, but I think somehow through the design, through the form, yeah, that any energy coming out would take the shape. If you see what I mean, if you like when you was a kid and you had bubbles, you had a little circle thing you blow, pardon me, and bubbles come out. Yeah. Well, in the same way, these create a form from the sound coming out. Yeah. So it's not just simply the windpipes. I don't know the science of it, but also when they came out of these, yeah, it created this very was it somatic? Was that a word? The sound that comes out, the energy, the power that comes out, will have that form. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Uh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Just digress for a second. Crop circles. Yeah. Our governments, they know all this. What I'm telling you, they've known it for hundreds and perhaps 1,000 years. Yeah, and they use it. Yeah. They've got all their high altitude balloons and stuff like that with their little whatever it is, the technology that we don't know about. This is what they do. They do stuff like that, just poof. Yeah, yeah. That's what they can do, and that's what this is all about. It's them showing off or confessing. Yeah, that's what this is. Uh, I can't even say that word. It looks like Aeolian harp, giant harp that plays the sounds of wind. Yep. Get the point? What's this? Yeah. Right. So let's go back to what I wanted to say in the beginning before I got lost. So what I'm saying is that all of these buildings emit different frequency. They have a different effect. Yeah. So if you go on to Flat Earth British, Martin Leakey's videos, and he shows you the maps and stuff like that, when they actually show you topography maps, yeah, you've got like these little church symbols all over the place. Yeah. Now, what I reckon was that they were actually these buildings, obviously, but I think as they went from area to area, yeah, if they had an ailment or something like that, they could go to these places and be healed, yeah, or whatever it was. So it could be that. That could be why. That could be the function of these buildings, just to heal the people in a particular way. That's one. And my second thought was, um, as I was driving around London today, and I saw, these kind of buildings, I noticed that in the surroundings, buildings nearby, you had. Can I zoom in? I mean, this is a very poor image, but I'm rushed. You've got like fruit and fruit and all kind of stuff like that, all kind of herbage and plantage and veggage and stuff like that. Can I zoom in on that a bit? Probably it's just there. It's probably like pine cones or stuff like that. So because the buildings surrounding, hurry up, these buildings all seem to have sort of like nature and stuff like that all in the architecture. Yes, I'm wondering if the actual purpose of these buildings was to enhance the agriculture, plantage all around. Yeah, that somehow they were able to like grow orange trees or whatever, or grapes or carrots, cauliflower, you name it. Yeah, but enhance it or just make it grow quickly. Yeah, there's a science going on. Yeah, that they had it. And when you look at all the architecture, if you look at Martin's latest vlogs, it's all about these people. They seem very happy. They seem to be all the reliefs and everything that he's showing you. They seem to be very involved with nature and music and sound and fruit and stuff. It seems to be all that they're about. Yeah. So it's a coincidence. Yeah. This exists. It has a purpose. Yeah. So was it to enhance you or to enhance food and stuff like that? Or maybe both. I don't know. So perhaps the reason that you have these different frequencies in different these buildings in different areas is because in different areas they were growing different fruit or different veg or whatever. Yeah. Or it could be that, as I say, that each of these areas geographically, they just served a purpose. Maybe if you feel depressed or unhappy, you could go to one of this one and just feel like, or you could go to another one, and it's kind of like you've been up all the time, like happy, joking. Someone dies and you can't be sad, so you have to go to another one, and this frequency sort of like just a lower tone and like makes you sad, or this one perhaps to make you inspirational. This one maybe to I don't know, give you a better depth of perception. But it's all man-made, and it's oh gosh, and it's not going to serve any other purpose really than either nature or man, is it? Yeah, but it's definitely a technology there. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I saw today. These are quite simple. You get simple ones like this on all of these buildings. Yeah, there's kind of uniformity. Yeah, even though you've got that real individualistic framework, for want of a better phrase. Yeah. So that was it. That was all my thoughts today. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the form. I'll zoom in. I'm not sure about this. Now, this is still a mystery to me. I don't know why you've got the form here, other than because I'm thinking that these were speakers. There weren't no glass, and the sound or whatever, the energy coming out was shaped by the frame. Yeah. Okay, that's it, guys. Told you it's going to be a quick one. I thought I'd share it. It might sound all a bit crazy, might sound all a bit crazy, but the thing is, guys and girls, we live in a world of lies. We've been lied to all of our life. So who knows what the truth is anymore? Yeah. So anything goes. Yeah. But I think that in our heart of hearts, we can find the truth if we open our mind to different possibilities, discuss it, make YouTube channels like this, like Martin does, like Wise Up, stuff like that. I'm not particularly clever, really. I'm not. Right? And if I can find this stuff out, what can you find out if you've got more than 2 brain cells? Yeah. So please share yourself. Yeah, share. Yeah, make YouTube videos and share it. Link me up. I'd love to hear what you think about all this. Right, I've got to go. Wife's back. Bye bye.